Hey guys, this is Connors from Magload and I'm here today at Taccom with Tim, the owner. Thank you so much for having us here, I really do appreciate it.
Yeah.
You showed me around and actually I think it's quite interesting to see that we're doing similar things, we've got some similar processes but also a lot of differences as well. Mainly due down to the law. I mean, we're stuck with our 12-inch barrels and you've got some interesting things that you're doing with barrels at the moment which will be of interest to people in the UK because it would mean that we could have a very short barrel quite legally. So do you want to tell us a bit more about that?
Yeah, so, well, thank you. Thanks for coming, guys. Yeah, we've been in, well, we're actually celebrating our 10th year here at Taccom. And it all started with broom clips for shell holders. And then we progressed to the sports series and we ended up started doing some mag holding stuff for the shotgun shells, and that's morphed into our Gemini, and then we got into 9mm and PCC, and that's, of course, that's all American, but the other thing is we've also gotten into 22 rimfire and the M&P 1522, and was showing them what we're doing. They showed me what they're doing. There's some crossover. There's some things we can learn from them and some things they can learn from us. And not only with the M&P 1522, but with the Tippmann M4, the new and upcoming 22, and then we gave them a sneak preview of our soon-to-be released 22, and we had a great day.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was some beer consumed, so we had a great time.
Yeah, I really appreciate it.
His crew got to meet our crew, and I got to show them around the entire shop. It's not a big shop, but you know, what I like to tell people is this is where all the magic happens. We're a company that likes to think out of the box, and I see that Magload likes to think out of the box as well. And that's the only way you're going to innovate in this industry, is to think outside of the box. So,
can we talk a bit more about the 22 that you're bringing out?
So it's unlike any bolt that's out there. My pedigree is I designed, I won't go into what the company is, but I designed one of the most reliable 22 uppers out on the market. And then I went to, that was a square bolt design. I went then to refine it while I was at this other company and did a version 2. I ended up leaving the company. The engineer that I have here replaced me there, and he finished my second design with a lot of improvements. He did a great job. And long and short of it is, he came to work for me, and I said, and I told him, I said, Bjorn, someday we're going to design version 3. We'll be releasing that probably within the next month. The beauty about it is you can buy our bolt, you can buy our collar, and put it on any CMMG style of barrel. You can buy our barrel, you can buy our complete upper. we've catered it to the Frankenstein market. What better way of building an AR than to build it your own? Our recoil system is unique. The spring is a miniaturized AK-47 setup. I mean, it's cool. The block in the back that stops everything is made out of a Delrin material. It's going to be quiet if you ever want to suppress this. The ejector is in the barrel collar. You can use any charge handle on the market. That's been one thing that's missing with a lot of these 22s that are out there. You know, you're gonna buy their gun, you're using their charge handle, you're using their upper. That's gonna stop. You're gonna be able to build your own rifle, or hey, if you wanna buy what we have complete, ready to go, have at it. Anything else?
Well, I don't know, there's so many interesting things that you're working on, like some of the places we've got crossover on is we're both doing carbon fibre handguards, carbon fibre tubes. We talked a little bit about crossover of suppliers even, certainly past suppliers for us, but very current for you guys. And we've also talked about some of the other little bits and pieces and the way you're utilising machine, very much like what I like to do, utilising a machine that's for a purpose that was not originally intended for. Like you've got a drilling machine here, CNC drilling machine, which is set up as a full-blown CNC mill. We watched it chunking away at some Delrin earlier, and you use it for aluminium too, and it's doing a great job.
It works.
It's a Cat 30 machine, I think you said.
So what's that?
It's a Cat 30
Cat
machine,
30 which is tool holders, as opposed to normally you'd have Cat 40s. But for what we're doing for aluminum, Delrin, that machine is just, you know, it knocks parts right out of the park.
And I mean, the surface finishes you're getting on some of your parts are exquisite, so it's certainly doing its job just fine.
Oh yeah. So, and then that's one of our machines. We also have, you know, 2 CNC lathes. We're able to do barrels here. Our big claim to fame with both 9mm and 22, we make an ultralight barrel. And we start in the 22 realm, it's a 4.5-inch barrel. But for the United States, we pin and weld an aluminum tube on it to make it a legal 16-inch barrel. And people go, what kind of accuracy can you get out of that? And I'm like, I always tell people, the bullet doesn't know how long of a barrel it was shot out of. As long as the barrel can stabilize the bullet, and a 4.5-inch barrel can stabilize a 22 bullet, and you're holding it like a rifle. If you're using the same sighting system, a red dot, whether you got a full-blown 16-inch barrel or a 4.5-inch barrel, they should hold the same accuracy, because it's the same stability. Now granted, your velocities are a little bit less and all that, but you know, with the game we play, you're shooting 20, 30 yards, the accuracy is nil. And just an FYI, my barrels, I love shooting 12-inch plates out at 200 yards, and I ding them with my 4.5-inch barrels.
Just to make a point, the game we're talking about here, this is Steel Challenge.
Steel Challenge,
This is where we talked a lot about moving mass, bringing it closer and further away from you. We're talking about making that swinging mass as low as possible, bringing it as close to the shooter as possible. And this is where your barrel really...
You're right. In Steel Challenge, he with the lightest barrel swings the fastest. That's all it's to it. The guy that can go from target to target faster, he's the winner. The equipment we're providing these shooters allows them to go as fast as they possibly can.
Anyone who's familiar with Taccom knows the vast range of products they do, and a range of products that you do that aren't even for shooting. You know, you have diversified a little bit as well.
A little bit.
Yeah, which is it's great to see.
We make parts for Jeeps.
Yeah. And why not? You know,
So,
the demand,
and Corvettes.
Yeah.
So,
demand's out there. You've got the capability, the capacity, and the knowledge to do it.
Yep.
So why not?
but mainly we're in the firearms business, and it's a passion of mine. I've been in this industry since, oh my gosh, since 1994. I'm 62 years old. I always tell my customers, I try to have the best customer service out there. I always tell my customers, don't ask me a question you don't want the correct answer to, because I will give you the correct answer every time, whether or not that's the answer you want to have. So, but that's, I'm honest. If somebody else is making a better product than me and I feel it's a better product, I'll tell you it's a better product. That's all it's to it.
You're not just making stuff here. Like, you've got a lot of design, engineering. You're designing stuff, you're making stuff, but that's not the only thing you do here. You've also got services that you provide to people. So for the Tippmanns, if someone wanted an ultra lightweight barrel, they can send you their barrel.
That's going to be happening really soon. We're still working out the logistics on that, but if somebody has a Tippmann barrel, they can send their barrel into us. Typically, we're going to do a one-day turnaround. We will send you back a barrel that's going to weigh about 10 ounces. So,
which is nothing.
Basically, we're taking a pound or more out of that barrel. So if you're going to use a Tippmann for Steel Challenge, we got the setup to make it fast. So.
Awesome. Well, Tim, thanks very much for your time. Thank you for having us here. We really do appreciate it.
We had a blast.
Yeah.
We had a great time today. So.
Yeah. And this has been Connors from English Shooting, and hope to see you soon.